how important is offensive line as you're going into this? I mean, we all know you got to protect the quarterback. We all know you got to create some version of a run game, but how much are you willing to do that while making sure that you are not mismanaging your dollars spent on that line?
Yeah, I think it depends on, timing to a certain extent. Do you have a quarterback like Mahomes who, you know, the Super Bowl isn't a great example, but a young guy who's elusive, who can deal with a mediocre O line? Or do you have an old guy like Stafford that you need to build an O line around, or a rookie who you need to protect so they can develop? And, you look at the Panthers, they kind of, took all right, well, Mahomes got blown up in that Super Bowl, and then the Chiefs invested in two guards and a center, and then they won two Super Bowls. And all right, we got our rookie quarterback now, and so they're paying Robert Hunt $20 million a year. They're paying I forget who their other guard is, but I think they're paying someone else a good salary too.
Yeah.
I think they invested in that interior. We've seen a few teams do that, but now we look at the Chiefs this year, and we see a guy who no one really knows, Jalix Hunt, and then a guy who's now made a name for himself, Josh Sweat, just tear them apart. Obviously, Jalen Carter is going to wreck anyone in the middle, but I'm almost wondering if we're going to see a swing back towards tackles, and if the Chiefs have almost started that, because tackles have obviously done well, and guys like Darisaw and Tristan Wirfs and Penny Sewell have gotten huge contracts, and they're very deserving of them. They just lock down those sides. But I'm wondering if we're going to see teams start overpaying, like the Chiefs may have done with, I believe his name's Jalen Moore, and I don't really remember him because he was a backup, and they're paying him now $15 million a year.
Yeah, that feels like a desperation play. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if, we've seen all of O-line spending go up over the past 10 years, but I'm wondering if the interior O-line that's been kind of experiencing, a renaissance period these past few years, I'm wondering if that's going to stop or at least slow down now. And the focus is going to go back more towards, hey, we're going to trade you 2 first-round picks for a tackle. Like, Tunsil somehow went for a third, but I guess they're going to have to pay him.